is going on, you guys? Charizard Glaceon Gaming here with another Arty Art Show video for you today. In today's Arty Art Show video, I will be reviewing the KingArt Company acrylic paint set. I got the 24 pack. And they're giant, heavy canvases. There's 28 in here, and it says here there are 7 5x7s, 7 8x10s, 7 9x12s, and 7 11x14s. Haha, 7-11! That's a really good chain thing that they have going on there. But today I will be reviewing and creating a little tiny piece with all of this stuff here. So let me get these canvases open. The acrylic paints are already open because I don't have the little plastic thing, because I wanted to look at them. And one of them was popping out of the package, so I had to fix it. But as you can see, it's still not fixed. So let me get everything set up and we can start painting. So, as you can see, all of these packs, these are the 11x14s, 9x12s, 8x10s, and 5x7s. All of these are individually wrapped. And I'm pretty sure there's more in here as well that are individually wrapped. But today, I'm just going to be using these 5x7s here. And like I said, there's 7 of them, and it's hard to find 5x7 canvas panels. So I'm going to be using this today for the piece. So yeah, let me clear these away and get everything set up. And then we can get on with the video. So I just opened the 7-pack of the 5x7s. Each and every single one of these are individually wrapped in plastic. This is anguish. I would say I would like a lot less plastic packaging if every other one, like say this one was wrapped in plastic and this one wasn't, this one was, this one wasn't, this one was, this. You know what I mean. Like other art brands like De La Rowney, or Roni, or is it Rowney or Roni? I don't know. They do that with their canvas panels. And all their canvases. One's wrapped in plastic, the other is not. So this is a lot of plastic to be throwing away. That is one thing I would like to say that needs to change, is the fact that all of these are individually wrapped in plastic. That's one thing I will say that needs to be changed. Now that I have my table easel set up, and as you can see by the table easel, it's very dirty. It gets used a lot. I might need to invest in getting a new one soon, but I will work with what I've got here. So right now I'm going to open up my acrylic paints. Right there. And we will look at all the colors. They come in this really pretty black packaging. It's nice and shiny. The tubes are very shiny. I like that. Like I said, this was the 24 set of colors. So we have white, light yellow, yellow, brick, peach, orange, bright red, red, carmine, violet, denim, blue, azure, which is probably going to be my favorite color out of this whole set, but we'll see about that. Because we're gonna try to swatch these all together on one piece of canvas, and I'll open another one for the final. But we also have light blue, apple green, Kelly green. Hey, that's my first name. Not green, Kelly, but okay. Little fun fact. Dark teal, forest green, light brown, medium brown, regular brown, dark brown, gray, and black. So those are our colors we are working with. Let me grab my palette and some brushes and some water and paper towels, and we will get started swatching. Now that I got all the paints out onto the paper plate, I did little drops. I will say the way, this is brick and this is carmine right here. They look very similar, and I'm hoping they're not similar, but they look like it. And of course we always have white. And this little teal color here, it's called dark teal, I'm pretty sure. Should have been in with this blue, which was azure, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was azure. And this was labeled blue. Here, I'll show you the blue. This is what the blue tube looks like. This is what it looks like. It says blue, and it's got the little swatch on the front. To me, this color reminds me of another color I own. Let me go get it. It is by Artist Loft, and it's like a thick body acrylic, basically. And it kind of reminds me of this paint. Kind of reminds me of this color a little bit. But I think their version is darker. But let's compare, because they're both in white tubes. Oh, it's not wanting to come out. Give me a second. See, yeah, the swatches are somewhat similar. They're very much similar to each other. Which is odd, but I'll allow it. But yeah, like... See, even though brick and carmine crown swatches are brick is more red and carmine's more dark. Coming out of the tube, they look very similar. I don't know if you can see, but this one on the right here is brick and this one is carmine. They look very, very similar. So I am a little worried about that. So for right now, we are just going to swatch them and see how they do. I will be taking let's see, a Royal and Langnickel 2. I think this is like a round brush kind of thing. If you can read, it says Royal and Langnickel. This is one of their cheap brush packs. As you can see, I have a lot of different painting tools in my bucket. Now, I will say that this video is not in any way, shape, or form sponsored by KingArt. I got these paints for Christmas. These paints and canvases for Christmas. They did not send them to me. I got them for Christmas, and I haven't tried them yet. Ooh, that yellow is really pretty. So a little disclaimer. Ooh, that's a really pretty yellow too. Okay, now we're painting with brick, which was the fourth color. Ooh, it's... Okay, it looks like a very sienna brown color. Not necessarily a brick red, but definitely close to it. And now we're going in with peach. Oh, whoa. Okay. Probably my fault because I had so much water on my brush. Not my fault. That is light. Do you guys see how light this peach tone is? I don't know how I feel about that. But the next color, orange. Very bright, very vibrant. I love a good orange. This red right here is bright red. Oh, it's working about as like the excuse me, it's working like the peaches. I feel like if I added a little bit of white to the peach, it would make it a little bit more opaque. No, it does not make it more opaque. Wowzers. Okay. Anywho, next color is just red. And it is very, very red. Bright red, now that I'm looking at it, is like a mix of this red and the orange together. It's nowhere near like bright, but you can still see it a little bit, which is pretty good. And they're drying really quickly for acrylic paints. Like, my acrylic paints that I used on a daily basis, well, not a daily basis, but on a normal basis, they take so long to dry. Now, this one's carmine, and here's where we see the test of, oh, okay, very different. Okay, I was worried that they were going to be the same color. Very different. Very different. Brick here is lighter. This one is darker, but I think they're of the same family. This one Brick has more yellow, while Carmine has more red. And I don't remember Carmine ever being that shade of red, but we'll let it slide. And right now and swatching now, I have Violet. Oh dear. These paints may take some layering. Some patience and some layering. That Violet is not where it's at. Now we're going to Denim, which is one of the blues. Okay, this is working about how phthalo blue works. And it looks like a Prussian blue or a phthalo blue. Pretty sure it's phthalo or Prussian blue because it's more vibrant and it's kind of dark on the palette, like Prussian blue does. So I'm guessing that's what that pigment is. So now we're going in with blue, which is a similar one to the one I already had. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh, these blues. I'm gonna have the blues after this. I don't necessarily know how I feel. I don't like how it works. It's not like the peach, but it's still like very light and whatnot, and it's scary. Now we're going in with the azure color. Oh no. Okay, there's a lot of water in my brush. Maybe that's why the paints are acting up the way they are. Maybe that's why they're doing it. Okay, we'll try again. Try it again. See, much better. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous. I love that color. Okay. I love that color. I really love that color. And now we're going to go in with light blue, which is actually a true light blue, unlike the blue that's like a cornflower blue. Hold up. Hold up a second. Testing something azure and some white. Okay. Light blue is just azure with white mixed in, because you can see it right here. This is where I just mixed the azure and the white. They look similar. Okay. Okay. What color was next? Apple green? Apple green. Okay, I will say this is a true Granny Smith green. Like a Granny Smith apple green. Not Granny Smith from My Little Pony, but close enough. Let's see. Now we have Kelly Green. I've always hated Kelly Green because it had my first name, and I really don't like my first name. Ooh, it's a really nice green. I've just now realized I'm doing a lot bigger swatches than what I did for the top row. But dude, these paints are drying. I can't say any bad words, but like I'm touching that orange that I put down a second ago. Completely dry. Nothing on my finger whatsoever. This is witchcraft. This is witchcraft. And now this one is the dark teal, which I feel like is just a darker version of azure, if not the same color. Okay, we're gonna do a test, like we did with this light blue here. So we're gonna go azure, get some more, and then we're gonna go with this green. Nope, not quite. I think I mixed in too much green. Yeah, I mixed in too much green for it. That's fine. But I feel like it's just azure and that green mixed together to make that. So we're getting a lot of colors that aren't really needed, per se. But anyways, we're going in with forest green now, which is a dark green. Which is a very, very light green. And if you notice that my lighting got dimmer, it's because my light here, the batteries are going dead. And they are having a hard time getting charged and staying charged. So I'm trying to get this video done as quickly as possible. And now we have light brown. I really like the feel of these panel canvases. They're really nice. That light brown's really good. And now we're going with medium brown. Oh, that's a lot of medium brown. Let's see. Yep, I like that. I can take that. This is just regular brown. Took me a minute to figure out where I was at on the color. Ooh. Okay, that's regular brown. As you can see, the paint water's already getting terrible. Dark brown is next. And then we have 2 more colors left. Oh wow. Okay, this is more like a burnt umber, dark umber, or raw umber color. To me, that's what this strikes me as. And now we're going with the gray, which is probably not the most needed color in this set. Because you can make gray by mixing. Everybody knows you can make gray by mixing black and white. It's decent. I'll give it that. It's decent. I don't like how patchy some of these colors are, though. It's probably my fault because of the paintbrush I'm using and the water, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Because especially with the peach is very light. And now going in with black. A very nice normal black. Normal as black can get. About as normal as the Black Parade. You're welcome, emos everywhere, for that reference. Okay, now I'm going to test their blending, so I'm going to use, oh my lord, this red. I'm pretty sure this is red. Red. And I'm going to grab just regular yellow. And then we're going to go. They blend pretty easily. It's very nice. And now I'm going to blend orange and bright red, because they're like colors. The bright red, like I said, is more of like a scarlet tone. Let's see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh. Well, they blend really nicely. We'll try with a white now. Like here at the end. Ooh. See, look, we just made a peach color that's way more opaque than the other one. Than this one. I really like how these blend so far. I think I'm going... Okay. Just so you guys can see it. See everything. Sorry about the lighting difference. This is with the red... The blending from red with the yellow. And orange with the bright red and bright red orange color with white. See, that's a way better peach color than that one. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to add a layer. Yeah, there's no layering that peach. It's just bad. I do not like that. Okay, cool. I now know not to use the peach. Although peach is a very useful skin tone color. But as you can see, I already made it, so I don't need to use it straight from the tube. So now for the main painting, I was thinking about painting a mushroom. I don't know for sure yet. Oh, I knocked the camera. I apologize. I'm moving the camera outward a little bit, turning it that way. I guess that works. There we go. And you can see the palette and the paint. And I think I'm just going to paint like tiny mushrooms of different colors using the swatch sheet, because that's about all I know how to do. So I'm going in with light yellow for the first mushroom. I've been in a very like cottagecore mood lately. I don't know why. Oh, we need to make a cream color. Cream relies on white and yellow and the tiniest bit of brown. That's not what happened there. Tiniest bit of brown. I will say they mix very well. They paint really well too. My one complaint is that they don't have a yellow ochre in the set. Which would have really helped. I'm going to make this clip while I mix paint color, so stay tuned for that. I made my cream color, and there's the first mushroom. Oh, that's a really pretty mushroom. We're going to do tiny mushrooms. Don't know why. Just feel like tiny mushrooms. Of course, we're going to have some classic red mushrooms as well. going to be adding in the white dots to each of the mushrooms. Hello? Hello? I thought white was supposed to be completely opaque and not patchy. Because I was wrong. I don't understand why this white is patchy the way the other paints are. I mean, I'm guessing that these are kind of cheap paints. I'm not entirely certain. But I will say these canvases are like the best. They're not necessarily the best in my, the best I use, but I'm always in need of canvases, so I'm taking these. These canvases are really nice. I like the way they look. And some of these I had to layer up. This purple one down here at the bottom took like 4 layers. Sorry if you hear a little jingle bell. It's my cat coming down the steps. Honestly, these paints are really good, but I just don't like the patchiness of them. I'll let it slide for some of the colors, but not the peach, and definitely not this white. Because white is not supposed to be see-through. It is supposed to be the most opaque out of all the paints. I didn't use the peach for this one, obviously, because it's like, you can't see it. You can't see it. So therefore, it was excluded and I didn't mix up a pink. And mixing these paints, to get the same cream color all over again, really not a fun activity. Because it takes so much paint to get any kind of color. And if you're an artist on a budget like myself, you need to be the most cost efficient. You need to use less. But it takes so much paint to get any kind of color mixture. But overall, I really like the way this turned out, though. It's really cute cottage core mushroom, rainbow mushrooms. Very cute. Gotta be careful with this one because I don't think this mushroom's completely dry. It's getting spots anyways, and a little bitty teeny tiny. Itty bitty teeny tiny. Purple one down here is going to get a couple of little dotty bits too. Because it deserves it. It tried. I actually like some of these paint like some colors because they go on dark when they're supposed to. Like this dark mushroom, it goes on perfectly. All the rest of them I had to do an extra layer or two on. For the color, to get as opaque as it is. And I am, like I said, it takes a lot of paint to get it opaque. Any amount of opacity. And as you can see, as I'm going back over the dots, it takes layers upon layers upon layers. Which isn't good for paint. For an acrylic paint that's supposed to be like really good. I've heard good things about KingArt stuff in the past. But trying it for myself, it's not my favorite thing in the world. It's not my most favorite thing in the world. I have a white paint over in my little cart that I got for Christmas, not last year, but the year after. Well, the year before. The year before. And the white paint I have is very thick paint for what it is. And it's so much more opaque than this one. It has so much more pigmentation. And as an artist, and any artist, you don't want to have patchy paints. That's like giving Patchy this paint, like no offense to KingArt or anything, because I love the canvas, the canvas. Alright, I love them. Like, I will keep buying these like multi-packs. Right, but the paint I'm not so sure about. If the paint was a little bit more opaque, like some colors of this paint were more opaque, including the white and the peach, I would like it a lot better. I don't know. It's a hit and a miss. But as you can see, the little mushroomies. The ones on these two yellow ones here, I should have put them so close together, but there's a gap there that I wanted to fill, so I filled it. So you can see the white on these mushrooms are going to take a little bit more paint. Like I said, an artist needs, on a budget, does not need to be using a lot of paint. Because if I see this as, if I were to do a big piece with these paints, the reason I wanted to go small was to test the opacity. Was to see how well they performed and how well they worked. They work fine, although the patchiness is not there. The patchiness is not it. Will I be using these again in the future for something? Most likely. But who knows? So I think I'm just going to quit layering on the white paint. Because as you can see, you can start to see the little dots now. But anyways, that is the completed piece. It is a very rainbowy, mushroomy bit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, as in a like. And subscribe to my channel if you are interested in more videos like this. And also on this channel, I do gaming videos and manga reviews and the whole 9 yards of everything. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. And after you subscribe, there's this little gray bell to click it. And you will never miss post notifications from me if you click it. And to the left hand side of the screen, all my social media links will be on that side. Well, they're not links. My social media names will be on that side, the left-hand side of the screen. And as always, guys, thank you for watching me paint for hours on end and doing such a cute little small piece that I'm probably going to put somewhere in my art area as a reminder of some cute things. So keep on gaming, keep on painting, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!